Love 15.
She actually switched rackets, Sherif, trying to find some easier power. Played tennis at Pepperdine. Played well there. It's interesting. It used to be that, yeah, a lot of people played college tennis because they didn't think they could make it to the pros. Now it's a good route to the pros. Especially if you don't have a big federation behind you. You get great training, great coaching, a free ride, you get to learn. Spent 2 years at Pepperdine. So she finished there, and then she went from zero, no ranking, to the top 200 in 10 months in 2019. Won 71 matches on the ITF Tour. Pegula declares herself right away.
Yeah, nice quick sprint up to the drop shot there by Jess Pegula. Sometimes she gets underestimated for her court coverage. It's a good combination of foot speed, but also anticipation. Jess understands the game very well, what kind of room to cover on a tennis court.
Jessica Pegula to serve. Love.
And Mary, this is a great camera angle to show the audience why this matchup will be very difficult for Mayar Sherif. That heavy forehand, you could see the height above the net, is clashing with the very flat ground strokes of Jess Pegula's. So it will be difficult for Sherif to get under the ball enough to make that topspin really jump off the court and not just sit in the court for Jess Pegula to go after it.
Mark Knowles, who's been on Team Pegula for a couple of years now.
Love. Pegula leads 2 games to love for set.
She's going to play the match she wants to play, isn't she?
Yeah, I think this is a good matchup for Jess Pegula to find her way into the US Open here, she will be able to try a few things out that they've been working on, the approaches to the net, because she will have a bit more time on her hand when it comes to decision making on her ground strokes.
Let's for serve. Love 15.
Ball's coming at her too fast.
It's coming, you can see her already trying to flatten out her ground strokes. That's why she missed this last forehand into the net, because she can feel the pace and the power of Pegula coming at her.
And she's trying to stay in rallies from that far beyond the baseline.
Love 13. Yeah. 15-13.
And Mayar Sherif is the type of player that when you're playing well, when you're feeling your ground strokes, you know chances are very high that you will win. But the moment you lose your confidence, her feistiness and her great competitive spirit will make things so, so dicey.
Oh. 15-14.
And she's got a very strong hair game.
It's very good. Very, very good.
Game.
This is going to be a
Pegula
very,
leads
very
3 games
tough
to
go
love for
that
set.
Jess Pegula has been dialed in right from the opening point. And now he's from Lebanon. And again, the college route is so good for non-Americans. Who don't have the resources, don't have the funding
15 love.
that allows them to make the move from high school into the pros. I mean, after Sherif graduated from high school in Cairo, again, not enough resources, not enough family money. She's got 3 tennis-playing sisters. Went to Fresno State. She followed her sister there. Was training in Spain for a while,
15.
Sherif, but she couldn't afford to stay there. College is a terrific move for so many players. And she said she'd never really learned much about tactics,
30-15.
you know, back in Egypt, but in college tennis, you learn so much. The coach is sitting there with you the whole time. She studied sports medicine there, so hopefully that'll help her back and her neck. Oh, this is just very sweet, solid stuff from Jessica Pegula.
40.
Got a nice
15.
warm-up for the volleys in her mixed doubles with Jack Draper. That was Jess's sister that you just saw there, as you can quite
You can
easily
tell.
quite easily tell, yeah.
Didn't you feel like Pegula was the boss of that team?
100%, 100%. I hope she doesn't have neck problems from carrying that team. It's a little unfair to Jack. He played a fantastic first day. Just on the second day,
Yeah.
Jess was really oftentimes the best player on the court with everyone on there, not only Jack.
Deuce. Let's first serve. Advantage, Pegula. Game Pegula. Pegula leads 4 games to love, first set.
Yeah, she did very, very well there, Pegula, to force herself back to the baseline after Sherif managed to push her behind with that heavy spin.
Another reminder to catch up on everything that's happened in this day and night one of the US Open on all those different platforms.
Let's first serve.
Big theme in this fortnight, well, 3 weeks really, of the US Open. Now it's more than 2. Is Althea Gibson. 75th anniversary of her breaking the color barrier at the U.S. National Championships. Now we call it the U.S. Open in 1950. Oh, that's nicely done. Clever stuff from Sherif.
15 love.
The most interesting thing I've heard all day was what Ben Shelton said about Althea Gibson and what it meant to him and his family. He said, who knows if my dad, Brian Shelton played in the pros as well, would ever be playing tennis as a black kid in Alabama in the 70s and 80s. That's nicely done. Boy, that got to me. He said Althea and Ash made it possible.
15 all.
This match isn't too interesting, so I'm going off and telling you the rest of this. Ben went on to say, his dad told him, he said, there's moments where he told me stories of tournaments that he showed up and played even one as a young kid, and then when he tried to enter the next year, they didn't let him play. Those things are real.
Fifteen, 13.
It seems like all Sherif has a chance of doing is keep
15,
spitting the ball
14.
back in the court and hope that Pegula misses. And that's just not happening enough.
Yeah, and her other hope is that Jess Pegula stops crowding the baseline as she is now. Once she lets herself be pushed back, her ball won't have the same heaviness, won't have the same impact as it is having right now.
Game Pegula.
You can see there, it's just too fast.
Yeah.
Pegula leads
She's
5
coming
games to
at her
love
in a
for
hurry.
set.
17 minutes it's taken Pegula to take this 5.
Let's for serve.
Ah.
15 love. Thirty love. That's 40 love.
Ball.
40, 15. Game. Jessica Pegula. 6 games to love.
Hard to imagine how things could change with this matchup on this court. This speedy ball.
Has cost her
Serve to serve.
a few matches this year that she maybe normally wouldn't have lost, but tennis-wise, I do think she's getting better. She's
15 love.
incorporated the slice, the short slice. You talked about the final last year in the second set.
Yeah.
She's starting hitting that more, got up 5-3 in the second set. And all credit to Sabalenka. She just got into a 7th gear there.
15 all.
hard to turn around in the air.
15.
That is tough. Maybe that is a tactic for Sherif to try and do the drop shot a bit more, just to try and push Jess off her favorite lateral movement on the baseline. That's where Pegula is so good.
Deuce.
Looked like she was going to take her first game. Now that's in doubt.
Advantage Sherif. Game.
How hard she's trying to make some inroads in this.
Love 15.
Ball.
An unfortunate
15
miss for
all.
Sherif, but she is managing to find a bit more depth here in the beginning of the second set. That's why you see Pegula having more trouble in finding the open space and hitting winners as easily as it was in the first set.
Fault.
Out. 15-13.
That's excellent. Boy. She's hitting bigger. She's
15
sounding louder. Making some inroads now.
Yeah, and that's what I love about watching Sherif play. She is a real competitor at heart. She just goes out and competes, and even if it's going badly, she tries to find ways. Like that went badly, that return.
Yeah.
Deuce. Advantage Sherif.
Vamos ahora, Mayar, vamos.
Deuce.
Until Pegula's getting frustrated herself. Those last 2 points, she she gets that look on her face. She's like, why am I complicating this?
Advantage Sherif.
It's definitely the depth of Mayar Sherif that has made the difference. And I think Jess on the other side is still trying to figure out why is it not as easy as it was in the first set. And she hasn't quite found the reason for it.
That's a game that she won't be happy with, but look at
Sherif leads
Mayar
2
Sherif.
into love second set.
the team's happy to see this fight.
Vamos a por ella.
And Lindsay Davenport talked about something interesting earlier today when Sabalenka played Masarova, another player who had never played on Arthur Ashe. She said it's not only the atmosphere, it's the dimensions of the court that make it look different, even though, of course, the measurements are exactly the same, but all of a sudden you have so much space behind you, you let yourself be pushed back a lot easier than on a smaller court.
Yep.
Love 15.
Bravo, bravo. Bravo. No. Apertura tus. Venga.
And if you take a look here at where Jess is positioned, that's why it was easier for her to find the space here. She's on the baseline, finding a nice angle.
15 all.
Use the time. Use the time.
Fifteen, 13.
See, I think Sherif has gotten used to the stage. Now she's just got to make all these shots that can keep applying pressure to Pegula. I think she loves being out here. She'd like it more of it with play, but still.
15, 14. Game Pegula.
And there's the break right back on serve again.
Sherif leads 2 games to 1, second set.
Nicely done.
Love 15.
Just remember what Sophia Kenin said when she had her great run at the French Open, the COVID French Open. And she explained that you have to have the feist in you, which of course isn't a word, but it's perfect for how she played and how Sherif is trying to work her way back into this match. She got the
Love
feist.
13.
And that's so important because matchup-wise, Pegula will probably win 49 of the next 50 sets they will play,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
But the feist,
You're acting like it's okay. Keep going. The feist.
the
Yeah.
feist is giving Sherif the chance to make it different.
Yeah.
Ah. 15, 13.
There's a bit of an overfeist.
You have to find the right balance of a feist.
Ah. 30 all.
Oh, that's a nice look when you look up at your coach and he's shaking his head. Oh God. I don't think she was looking there.
I hope she wasn't looking at him. Yeah, beautifully played point by Mayar Sherif. And I do think that on the first serve of Jessica Pegula, Sherif is standing a bit too far back behind the baseline. That's the clay court way, right? You stand as far back and try to make the return. But we've seen a lot of missed returns on first serve from Sherif because Pegula's serve is more placed. Nicely done here through the middle, but as smartly as she hit that shot, that's how she serves. She takes some pace off, then she hits a kick serve, then she goes into your body, but it's not really a pacey serve. And Sherif is standing so far back behind the baseline, as if she's playing Serena Williams out here.
How great was it that Serena Williams was one to give the induction speech to Maria Sharapova over the weekend? And what a great surprise that was.
That was great.
Katrina Adams, who's, you know, she's one of those big, you know, muckety-muck types. She did not know that Serena was going to walk out there and give that speech. Nice stop. Another, oh boy.
Sherif leads 3 against 1
Another
second
break
set.
in this second set.
And it was set up, Mary, by a much more aggressive return position, taking time away from Pegula. And she's looking a lot better in the second set here.
USOpen.org can catch you up again. You watched the Sabalenka match earlier today. Did you like what you saw? What would the US.org people tell you about that match? Tough first set.
I think they would say that it was a tough first set with a great set point. If you haven't seen the set point, please look it up. That was fantastic.
It's on the org.
And once, exactly, it's on the usopen.org. And once the engine got rolling, it really steamed.
Yeah. Okay.
Clearly, I don't know much about machines, but I assume that's how they work.
Yeah, it steamed up.
15.
Not very German engineering of me.
Bossing around the shots in this second set. Just dedicating herself to every single point. that one.
30-14.
A chance for Pegula to get herself back on serve. Try to get out of this first round match in straights. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Deuce.
I really like when she comes to the net. She has a nice way of feeling where she needs to stand. And you can see here Pegula's first serve percentage has dropped dramatically in the second set. And Sherif's, on the other hand, has really picked up.
Has Pegula not recognized that Sherif's game has picked up?
I think she doesn't really know what it is, and it's the depth, it's the pace, a bit more pace on it, a bit more depth on it. A few more changes of rhythm with that slice and a few drop shots we've seen.
Sherif leads for
Mayar
21
Sherif
seconds.
of Egypt. From Cairo, Egypt, who's ranked 100 places below this woman serving.
And even though she missed this volley, this is what Jess Pegula needs to do again. She
Lovely.
needs to defend that baseline as if her life depended on it. That's what she did so well in that first set.
Please.
Vamos a este, Mayar, stay here. This one.
Ball.
She likes it up there, huh?
She really does, and just that organic feel of where to stand. The volley technically is not, it's not bad at all, but it's not the greatest in the world. But where she stands makes the difference. It doesn't have to be perfect.
This is impressive, boy.
Deuce.
Muy buena, Mayar, compites muy bien. Vamos.
Sherif's coach, Justo Gonzalez Martinez, is really chatting her up now.
Advantage Sherif. Deuce.
Piérdele alguna pista y se la levantas. Cuando te metas ahí de derecha a derecha. Venga.
Advantage Pegula. Game Pegula. Sherif leads 4 games to 2, second set.
Now we're hearing from the Marky Marks. They've been pretty quiet until now.
Yeah, very quiet. Usually you hear a lot more strategic tips as well from the sidelines. Today they are letting Jess figure it out by herself for now.
Love 15.
You could see the sign from one of the marks. Approach, approach. And that has been the one little reproach you can give to Jess, but honestly, it's not a big one because Mayar Sherif has just upped her game so much. But she's letting the ball drop just a tiny bit more in the second set.
Sherif likes it up there.
Absolutely, and this is a perfect
15
point.
more.
Jess Pegula did not do anything wrong, so that's why it's just a tiny reproach, because Sherif has done the almost impossible of upping the risk, but at the same time somehow becoming safer in her ground strokes. And so it's mostly Sherif, but Pegula in the first set really took almost every ball on the rise.
Yeah.
And that's why Sherif didn't have the time to be more aggressive.
Fifteen, 13. Fifteen, 14.
It's not like she's had easy first rounds. Sherif, the Australian this year, she lost to Yastremska. At the French, she lost to Samsonova. And at Wimbledon, First round, she got Andreeva.
Ball.
And as a reward, she got Pegula at the U.S. Open.
Sherif leads 4-3, second set.
Back on serve again. Oh, that's nice.
Fifteen love.
Ah.
15 all.
More topspin.
In soccer, this means exchange the player. This gesture means change the player.
Substitution.
Substitution.
I don't think that's what they're saying. Maybe. That would be interesting.
That would be interesting, but
40-15.
But Sherif has been doing really well here in the second set. Pegula has picked it up a bit now with her back to the wall, just being a bit more aggressive again in her positioning, not in how she's hitting the ball.
So wait, Pegula has been calm throughout the second set? Has she been?
Yeah, a few more fist bumps, and that's something that I really like. I remember the Marks telling her before the final, she's a very low-key player. You don't see many ups, not many downs, and that's probably something that has helped her throughout the trajectory of her career. But last year before the final, the Marks told her, you have to use the crowd in your favor.
Of course.
And she did, and it was a great final. It was so fun.
It was nice to see her do that.
Love.
Got to ask you about Mayar
15
Sherif's
all.
hero, Ol Jabeur, who's now taken a break. I mean, the Minister of Happiness has been so unhappy
Yeah.
for a couple of years now. Do you see her coming back in any kind of real way?
That's a really good question. I really hope so. One of the most fun players to watch on the court, off the court, anywhere really. She's been struggling with her health, with chronic knee pain and other stuff. And if she can get that under control, that's when tennis can be fun again. But playing with so much pain is never fun.
Fifteen, 13. All.
Nifty stuff there from Pegula. To create that shot from that high up, that's impressive.
Strictly physics-wise, this wasn't supposed to be possible.
That wasn't supposed to work.
No, but Pegula
Now
with some nice feel.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead in this second set for the first time. She just keeps squeaking around the court, Sherif, huh?
Yes.
Deuce.
Like, I might never get to play on this court again, and I'm going to stay out here as long as possible. Try to win this thing. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I agree with you, absolutely. And more than that, also the way she has really thrown everything at the wall and try and see what sticks. That's all I want from tennis players, to try things out.
Advantage, Pegula. Game Pegula.
And Pegula does take the lead.
Pegula leads
She'll be
5
serving
games to
for
4
the
second
second
sets.
round when we come back. She says, you know, people always tell me I'm so calm, cool, and collected. And for the most part, I am. But she says, I definitely got that from my mom. Then she said, this is a terrific article she wrote. She said, sorry, Dad. But boy,
15
oh boy, that
love.
she can maintain that look and somehow, Pegula, keep her heartbeat low. She's giving all of that credit to Kim Pegula.
30 love.
She hasn't missed one, and these haven't been easy
30,
lobs she's tried to take
15.
down.
Yeah, just you can hear one of the marks saying, great defense there, Pegula. Her lobs are always very much played with a lot of feeling, good depth oftentimes.
Chances for Pegula to get off this court in straight sets. Now she shows us how she feels. On your take your sweet time, Jess. 1 hour and 15 minutes is what it took last year's finalist to start her campaign this year.
And this is a perfect first